Hey everybody, what time is it? It's time for me to show you another cool watch from my collection. I'm the noob watch guy. My name is Michael. You can see I've learned a new trick here. This is the watch we're going to talk about, which I'm going to hold up on my wrist in a second anyways, but the past couple of videos I've been trying to do this. I take it off and I hold it up to the camera and it's all blurry and nobody can get a really good look at it. So I figured I had to learn a new trick and there it is. But this is it on my wrist, the Seiko 6139-6002, also known as the Pogue. This is the first vintage watch in my collection. I bought this last weekend at the Cleveland Watch Club Watch Expo. And I've been looking for one of these for a little while. I was actually interested. I got my interest in this by looking for the Seiko speed timer. That is a solar chronograph with that color style, and people kept calling that the Pogue, and I wondered what that meant, so I went and looked up the Pogue, and the Pogue is this watch here, the 6139-6002. The Pogue is named after Colonel William Pogue, an astronaut with NASA. This watch was produced between roughly 68 to 78. Colonel Pogue was on the Skylab 4 mission in 1973, which lasted for 8 months. He was 8 months in space. He trained for a year leading up to that, and astronauts were issued an Omega Speedmaster as the official chronograph for NASA. It's a quartz watch. Runs on batteries, it's very accurate. However, when he started his training, he was not issued his Speedmaster right away. So he went out on his own and purchased this model watch. His was actually the 6005, but it's the same watch except for some writing on the face. And all through his training, he used this watch to do his testing. This was an automatic watch, so it's wound up by the movement of your arm, and it keeps going. And when the time came for him to go on the Skylab, he was issued his Omega Speedmaster, and either he asked for permission to take this with him, or he didn't bother asking, but this was not an approved watch. So he snuck the watch into the pocket of his spacesuit and took it up into space with him. And there were pictures taken of him conducting experiments up there. The Speedmaster on one arm, this on the other arm. And of course, when he came back, an eagle-eyed watch nerd noticed this watch on his arm and wrote him about it and asked about it. And he came out and said, oh yeah, this was the watch that I trained with. I trusted this more than anything. So I had to take that up with me, and it performed beautifully. And the watch nerd was like, wow, that's the first automatic watch that's ever been in space. Technically, I guess it wasn't, because it was found out later that a different watch was, but this is the first one anybody knew that had been in space. So all of the watch nerds out there started looking for this watch, and it became nicknamed the Pogue after Colonel William Pogue. So that's a watch with a story, and that's a very cool story for it. He used his watch until about 2003, so his watch was in service for 30 years. In 2008, he put it up for auction to raise money for a charity, and it only sold for $6,000. I've seen pictures of it. I don't have the pictures on my hard drive here, and it was pretty much beat to heck, but it only sold for about $6,000, and he died in 2014. So I'm wondering who has that watch and what it might go for now, because that's a pretty cool watch with a pretty cool story. So I bought this last weekend. It did not come with a band on it. I went, and if you look at the picture, you see I bought a rubber strap that I could put on there right away. In the last 5 days, I've been wearing it with a rubber strap. And I eventually bought a strap from Uncle Straps, aka Uncle Seiko. Got a nice Lincoln strap that I put on there today. And it's very, very comfortable and very, very cool. And honestly, I've been wearing it so much and enjoying it. This is like the pride of my collection right now. I like this a lot. There's other watches I have, which I haven't shown you yet, that I like very much and have been wearing a lot, but I've worn this 5 days in a row. So this is definitely something I enjoy. You can't not enjoy that color with the Pepsi bezel and the mustard yellow face. So it's a very, very cool watch. And I like it a lot. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because it's a cool thing to have. So anyways, thank you for watching. I didn't put a whole lot of details about the specs in here or anything, but it's just a cool watch to have, and I just wanted to share all that with you. So if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, follow, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. Another day or two, I'll have another watch for you to look at. Have a good day, guys. Take care.